Hello everybody, my name is Anpop and welcome to my channel and welcome to a new series, the Sunburst SMP. This SMP was created by Enderies, who is linked down below, as well as all of the other members of this server. And the main purpose of this server is to build some really cool stuff with some really cool people, and we're also going to try and create an economy because we're all Hermitcraft nerds. Like let's just call it what it is. I love Hermitcraft. I love Hermitcraft so much, and I just was really interested because they said that the server was going to be like Hermitcraft, and that's kind of what I want to do. So I have been on the server for a couple of hours already, and I have done a little bit of gathering of resources. Hello. I've done a little bit of gathering of resources. I've also gotten myself some iron gear, and I have more sort of iron and goodies hanging around, but I'm not going to show you where they are. That's a secret. That's a big secret. I trust people on this server, but still, just in case. And yeah, so another thing you might notice about this server is that the world looks very different. This doesn't look like the typical Minecraft stuff, and that's because it's a modded server. There's some really great mods. I'm after putting a list of some of the obvious ones below, such as, you know, the better biomes and the better trees. There's some really cute new wood, some really cute new flowers, like the ones that I'm surrounded by, and I thought that these were kind of perfect because, you know, I love purple. Of course I love purple. It's one of my favorite colors. So yeah, I really enjoy this. We've got a little farm going. One of my main issues at the moment, honestly, is the fact that I keep running out of food. So I have a little chicken hidden in a hole there. I'm hoping that will produce some eggs, and then I can get more, and then we can get more chickens, and then we just kill the chickens, and it's fine. But for now, I've been really subsiding off fish that I kill with a sword in the lake. It's feeling very medieval, I'm going to be very honest. But you know what? This is the early days of Minecraft. This is the joys of it, and we are gearing up and getting to better places, hopefully. But I'm going to suffer with lesser gear for a little while because I have a hankering to build, especially with these new trees. Oh my goodness, let me show you. Okay, so one of the new trees is one of these. I don't know, remember what they're called? They're called aspen logs. And look at how pretty the color is. Look at, it's like pinky pastel. It's like if a jungle wood was just slightly more slay. I really enjoy it. So I'm collecting a lot of that because I want to make a sort of cherry tree, but I don't see one here, but let me find an actual cherry tree because they do have them. Alright, so these are cherry trees, and of course we're getting an update where we're actually going to get these in Minecraft, and I'm really excited about it. But the particular designers of this mod made cherry trees bright red, and I don't really want to build with red, and I find the stem just like a tad too dark. I'm sure it's completely accurate to what they look like in real life. I have no idea what they look like. The most that I think we get are like pine and oak trees here, but I thought it would be really pretty to do a sort of cherry tree, but inspired as opposed to accurate, with that sort of pretty light wood and the cherry blossom leaves, because those are stunning. Those are gorgeous. And I'm also going to mix in a little bit of these, which are just oak leaves, honestly. This is just an oak tree. It's so cute. It adds so much depth to the world, and this isn't even like the extent of how cute some of these colors are for the wood. I mean, this is just one of them, but there's so much more. There's enchanted wood. There's green wood. There's also green wood. I'm very excited to build with this, so I am going to be working diligently to, you know, farm all these aspen trees, get enough wood so that I can build myself a beginner base. As you can see here, I've marked it out. It looks a little sus, but don't worry, this cobblestone tower of power will eventually be a tree. I'm going to continue doing a little bit of farming. Hopefully we'll also be able to chat to some people on the server. I haven't actually, you know, talked to anyone yet outside of chat, so we'll see. But, you know, I'm happy doing my farms, doing my building, and let's create a really beautiful starter base. Oh, you know, we'll try to get geared up as well after that, maybe. Oh, hello, tree. Kind of match. Okay. I'll check back in when I've got some more resources. Update. We now have horse. We now have horse. This is horse. It is now horse time. I don't have a saddle yet, but we will be getting there. Horse time. As you can see, I then got harassed by a child, which bested me, so I decided to block myself in while it was dark, and then when it was light again, I chopped some more wood. So we have an update. I did a little bit of resource gathering. It was not enough, so I'm planting more trees. But I do have the base of the tree ready. I just have to build it up. Let me show you guys. I'm really excited about it. And, okay. It looks a little bit like a mess at the moment. The sort of harsh lining to the stripped wood is giving it a particular type of vibe, but I think we're just going to keep going with it. When we add the flowers, I think that will really help the sort of flowering petals, and as we just add more stuff, I reckon it's just going to get better. And my chickens are chickening. Okay, so as you can see, this is kind of the shape that it's going for. I think the roots are definitely giving what I wanted to give. I'm 100% going to have to move all of this inside there, which I was not anticipating, but I think it's probably for the best. We'll still have our farm there to really take advantage of that cherry wood, because I do like it. It just wasn't the vibe I was going for with the tree. But I think it's starting to take shape. As you can see, I've added some fence detailings, stairs and slabs, and it kind of looks like a chaotic mess now, but trust me, once everything is in, the 2 big branches that I have planned, I think it's going to sort of all meld together and start looking really good. Yes, one of the details that I do have is this little archway here, and this is where I'm going to put my nether portal. I think that would be just super duper cute. Inside is nothing special, but I have cleaned it up so that it's ready to start some interior as soon as we got the top on. But yeah, I'm liking it so far. Again, it's taken a lot to get used to the wood. I mean, look at it, it's gorgeous. The texturing is absolutely lovely, but it doesn't quite blend together the same way that like normal Minecraft stripped wood does. But you know what, we're going to keep going, we're going to keep pushing. I think this is one of those instances where we just got to keep going and seeing what we get. And it's only a starter base anyway, as you can see. When we're actually doing our mega build, we can worry about that. And oh no, oh no, it's raining. Is it a thunderstorm? No. I have a lot more wood to get. I had about 9 stacks, 9 and a bit, and it did not cover most of that. It was a lot. So I'm going to keep going, going to keep pushing, going to keep up and up. We'll get the branches in, and then hopefully I'll be back for the flowers which are going to be the best bit, and I'll have to tear down all of that. There's a lot of items in there. That's not fun, but we'll get to it. And I'll close up this area as well because I have different ways into the mines. Alright, I'll check back in when I'm done. Okay, so we have an update. It's update time. Progress update time. I did a lot of chopping of trees here, and also over there you can kind of see a couple of floating ones. I hope no one will kill me for that, but this is what we have so far. One moment, let me get an angle. Let me get a good angle here. Let me show you. I love Minecraft building, but it always looks ugly before it looks good. And right now, we're in a bit of an ugly era. Okay, so these trees are terrible to chop down. They're awful to chop down. They're the worst. And it takes forever to chop them down because I have bare minimum stuff. I did manage to find a couple of diamonds, but it's not really gone to good use. I did find a village as well, which we will make good use of after we finish this tree. I'm determined. This tree is getting built. Come hell or high water. But as you can see, it's starting to curve. I think I need to make it... I don't know what's going on. So I definitely need to add more to this branch, and I need to just continue this branch up. But I also need to add more on this side as well. In order for it to just all be cohesive and actually add together. But I think every time I stop and look at it, it just looks so goofy. It just looks so goofy, and I don't know how to get over that particular portion of it. My wheat farm is coming along very well, and I also now have cows. I gotten rid of the chickens in order to have cows, and you know their sacrifice was not in vain. It's really helped me gather some resources. And I also moved the storage system inside here, and it's currently a mess of scaffolding, but we now have our storage system locked away in here, and this wood is so pretty. It's Hollywood. Oh, okay, never mind. I just got that. Yeah, so I'm gonna just I'm completely out of logs. I need to go get more, shockingly. I think that's going to be a common theme. I'm just going to be chopping aspen logs forever. But thankfully, I did do a little bit of caving and I was able to get some iron, so I have plenty of resources to gather them, so it's just going to take some time, and I really need to fix this shape. I think what's happening is maybe the bottom needs to be thicker over on this branch, and it's going to like curl either up or curl down, kind of depending on my mood, and then this one is going to kind of wisp out like that, and I don't think I'm going to do one at the back, because, I mean, who does the back of the base? Not me. Professional Minecrafters don't, and I'm not even a professional Minecrafter, I just Minecraft. For fun. This, yeah, by the way, this channel is for fun, so if you could subscribe, I would really appreciate it, because, you know, I do this all from the love of my heart of the game, love of the grind, the Minecraft grind. I'm gonna go and continue chopping trees, and hopefully we will have a little bit more progress on this base, and I can fix whatever's making it weird. I don't know what's making it weird, but I'm gonna figure out how to get that shape to stop looking weird. And then we'll do the tree foliage bits, which I actually think will be really fun. I think the current, like, trying to figure out a structure of a tree is always the worst bit. And I know that I could do some planning if I wanted to, but I mean, who's got the time? Not me. We're gonna keep freeballing it. We're gonna keep going. And, pray for me, these aspen trees. I never want to see another one after this. This is what they look like, by the way. So I have to like eat first, but I have to like strip them in order to place them. And it's like, if you forget, then it's just like an ugly cow print. Ugh. Okay, so I did a little bit of a live stream getting together like blocks for this particular build. And during that live stream, I changed my audio. And when I went to record, I didn't change it back. So it just automatically went to like really bad settings for my microphone. I'm really sorry, guys. Just like, it's a little bit of a potato audio, but I hope you still enjoy the rest of the episode. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Okay, we have an update. As you can see, I've been working. I changed obviously the shape of it. I'm really happy with it. I did a little bit of work on live stream doing the cherry blossoms. We're now onto the leaf portion of it. I'm so excited. Oh, it's coming together really well. I'm really enjoying it. So I think we're nearly there. My current mission is to try and get these cows bred up, and some more sugarcane, and of course some more leaves, just so that I can do a little bit of enchanting at level 30. Yeah, but okay, so as you can see, the British Frog is on. And the reason I hopped on right now is we're about to do a deal where I give him a diamond because I was mining for diamonds, and I have an extra one, and he is going to give me a horse saddle because we have horse. I need to figure out the name that I want to give it. I didn't want to get too attached too quickly in case the horse died or I couldn't get a saddle, but he has found saddle, so I will get horse. That's not my horse. You're not horse. Yeah, you're not my horse. Ooh, okay, we have the quartz, so let's head over. Like, imagine how little time this is going to take when I have horse. It will be beautiful, and I think we'll work to try and get like speedy horse. And the reason why is I really, really, really want to do a horse course, a horse race course. I think it would just be so fun. We are getting deeper and deeper into this. I hope Frog has a bed because I don't think I'm going to live otherwise. Sleeping through the night. Okay, thank God. Thank gosh darn diddly do. Okay, cool. We're gonna nearly there. Do. Okay, I see horse. This is good. Horse is good. Those are donkeys. Those are not horse. Okay. That's fine. Oh! Heading up to Frog. Ooh! That was very successful. I have finished the build. It took me several days. I didn't record a lot of it as I ended up mixing and remixing and remixing and remixing the branches and the style and sort of adding these mossy elements that crawl up the trees, the little bubble leaves different from the canopy I was imagining. It looks a lot different from what I thought it would, but I'm still so pleased with it. Let's get up to a higher point so you can see it. There we go. Now, in my mind, there's little houses everywhere here, full of villagers, full of life. In my mind, we expand this mine so that it is completed and beautiful and maybe matches the tree as it leads down and down into the deep, deep dark. We have our expanded wheat farm, our sugarcane, our carrots. We have a golem and a path. We have our horses that I never fully got to make a horse course for. And in here, you can't go through the main door. You can go through this one. And we're let in to all these villagers who have really helped me gear up my stuff. As you can see, I've got a lot of really good gear, and it's thanks to these guys. I have had so much fun building this. And also, it was a big grind to get this little starter base into a place that I was happy with, but I'm so glad I did it. I think I really pushed past what I expected of myself for a first base. Now, I even decorated the inside, and I never do interiors, so here is our little storage room. Everything is, of course, neatly organized, wood items, crops. We have our furnaces. We have this beautiful portrait that I just love. I think it's so funny. Our little setup here, our bone meal farm. I never actually ended up using these barrels, but these were fully my dump chests. And if we head on up, we enter this little area. I was thinking it was going to be a little meeting room. There's actually nothing behind here besides some hidden lighting and some not so hidden lighting, but that's okay. We have our first pickaxe. My first axe, look at that. Little offering bowl to it. A bookshelf, and if we go up and up and up and up, we reach our enchantment room, which I do love. I'm very happy with this and how this turned out. This little enchanter has been so helpful. If we go further up, we have an empty attic, which was mostly just here to help me reach the top, to get to the roof, so that I could look and place all of these trees and all of these plants. And just really was so convenient for the time that I had it. And I fell and I died so much here. Let's look at the statistics. Distance climbed. Distance falling. I have climbed less than I have fallen, and that is because of this build. But still, I absolutely loved it. The thing that I mined the most was dirt. After that, it was these pink cherry leaves, and after that, it was the aspen logs. But yes, this has been so fun. This was a really fun project to take on. I'm glad that I got the chance to do it on the Sunburst SMP as it is now. And this isn't the only thing that I did. Let me show you. That happened a lot. Okay, let me pick up my stuff. I thought, ooh, let's be cool. Let's MLG water bucket for the last time. Yeah. I am not that good at this game. But I think we knew that. Let me show you what I did at spawn. So one of the things that I did was I ended up clearing a huge chunk of land here because I was going to make a path from spawn to my base just so people knew where it was and they could come and visit. I spent a lot of time placing dirt here, and if I stay here too long I hear zombies start to form underneath. It's kind of sad, you know, that the rain's coming at this point, but let me show you. Let me show you what I've done. So if we pop over here, follow this sort of dirty path, we should reach what I'm looking for, which is, yes, there it is. I think this is the first shop of the server, and I also think it's the only one. So this is Ann Pop's chocolate chip cookies. 1 stack equals 1 diamond or an iron block, because I do a lot of trading with iron, and as you can see, absolutely no one bought any. Ooh, look at how shiny the diamonds are. Yes, no one bought these cookies, but you know, I'm glad that I made a shop. I think, you know, food is definitely a priority for a lot of people at the start of a server, and having fun food can be cute. Now, I did do this trail of dirt up to this area, which is the actual spawn. Like, if we break that, nothing will actually break. But if we come over here, I also made this for the server. I really think only like a few people used it, but it's just a little temporary area off spawn with, you know, community farm, replant any crop you break, please. There's extra hoes and extra seeds. And then this chest system, which I was really proud of. So it's community chest. Take and leave or leave any items you want. Trash chests are for misc items. Instead of destroying items, consider recycling. I was hoping for that to be like a more bulk, you know, stone, or like maybe you collect a ton of wool because you are doing a big project with wool, but now it's just taking up slots in your inventory. You could throw it off with the trash and someone might be able to help you out with that. And as you can see, some people put things in and some people took things out. I actually ended up putting these in because I think spyglasses are really fun. Some of the basics that I gave people to just set up were stone, wood, pickaxes, axes, swords and shovels, as well as furnaces, a little bit of coal, some deep slate, and then the rest is trash. And I think this being as well our community thing, and then in case there was any sort of notices, we would put it there. And I said, I have a notice, I created this temporary spawn setup, help yourselves. So yeah, that's a lot of what I actually did on this server. I didn't do a lot of exploring. I only met a couple of people, but they were all really, really lovely, and I'm really, really happy with my progress. But this rain fits the mood because our first episode on the Sunburst SMP is also our last one. Well, our last one on this particular world. See, we're resetting the Sunburst SMP. We're going to be resetting just to work with a little bit better mods. I think everyone agreed the mods were a little bit busted. You know, they just provided a little bit too much OP energy. And on top of that, voice chat doesn't work. And I think we want to figure out a way to get that to work. And this world was actually generated before the first season of Sunburst SMP. All of the old members, as well as the owner, Enderies, still had all of their stuff from season 1, so they just felt like there was like a power scaling imbalance. Like, we're starting here, and I started with iron tools and all that kind of stuff, and I built up from there, but they already have all their stuff, so they don't really get to enjoy that early game grind, and I did enjoy that, to be honest. I do like my new tools, but there's something charming about building with just iron and cobble and working your way up, so I think for now, we're going to say goodnight for the final time on the Sunburst SMP. Well, at least this iteration of it. And when I wake up again, we'll hopefully be in the new place. Maybe I'll build another tree. The world is our oyster, and I'm going to say goodnight.